Welcome to State Insurance USA Cares podcast, where we celebrate the heart of our communities. Each episode, we highlight local charities and nonprofits who are bringing hope, help, and healing to those who need it most. Get ready to be inspired by the amazing stories of people making a difference, because together, we care.
Well, good morning. It's Gail Langner with State Insurance Cares. With State Insurance USA right here in Southwest Florida. Today, I am so excited to have Kyle Hartman, the Executive Director of the Florida Lions Eye Clinic, here with us today. And it was so nice to meet you the other day. Thank you so much for the tour.
You're welcome. Very nice to meet you, and thank you for having me.
Oh, of course, absolutely. Well, tell me about the Florida Lions Eye Clinic. Tell our listeners, because I was really impressed to find out that you really are there for the underserved in this area. So would you just explain what you do, Kyle?
Yeah, absolutely. So we were started back in 2007, 2008 by four eye doctors who have connections to the Naples Lions and the Bonita Springs Lions Club. And they found it a basic principle, powerful idea that no one should lose their vision simply because they couldn't afford care. And so they started an eye clinic to help the underinsured and give them specialty eye care and surgeries. And so, a lot of people, they realize we're losing their visions, and nobody should do that. So what they did was help Southwest Florida. And this is Collier and Lee are our biggest, where we get a lot of our patients, but we also serve the whole state of Florida. And so it just is wonderful to see how we can restore someone's sight and restore their independence, their confidence, and the quality of life.
Right. From what you were explaining, a lot of the doctors volunteer their time. Is that true?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. We have about 9 doctors that are volunteer, and then we have 2 paid doctors so that we can see patients every single day of the week. The organization actually started as a volunteer, strictly volunteer. So they would just, if a doctor was available, they would work 1 or 2 days. And then the need just continued to keep growing, and they kept seeing people needed their vision care. And so it just grew and grew and grew. And now we see patients 5 days a week. Didn't
you say that you even have a doctor that flies in?
Yes, one of our retina doctors, Dr. Oak, he flies in from St. Louis. He got connected with the clinic years ago. And so he'll do 2 days, usually a month, and he'll fly in and then fly out. And we were very grateful, too, that we just got another specialty retina doctor in the local area. And she's doing 1 day a week on Saturdays.
That's wonderful. That's just incredible. When you look around Southwest Florida, you see so much need, but then there's also people like you that are taking care of that need. And I'm just so grateful. And I know so many others are too. You originally said something about Senator Pasadomo to me the other day.
Yes, her father was one of the original founders. So out of the 4 gentlemen who started it, he was one of them. His name was Alfonso Sanati.
Mm-hmm. Incredible.
Yep.
Just incredible. Well, let me ask you this. So I know one of the things that I saw on your website is that you can even go to Amazon with your wish list. There are things there that you need, and very reasonable, like $15, $20, things that you really could use, that people could go on and just click that button and go to Amazon, and then that'll just be shipped directly to you.
Yep, absolutely. It helps us big time.
Yeah, that's incredible. So tell me about the people that you see the most. I know you were saying something about a lot of your patients actually work in the sun without sunglasses, correct?
Yeah, so with where we are located, we have a lot of migrant workers that come into the fields of Immokalee. There's even fields out in Estero farm. And so when they're farming, they're not allowed to wear sunglasses when you're picking the fruit and the vegetables, because they need to be able to see. And the sunglasses would not be able to let them, see the color or, any bad spots. So what happens is the sun, their eyes are exposed to the sun all day, and they get little kind of, it's called tigerium. and it's like, I want to say like little growth on their eyes, and it affects their vision. So what they have to do is that we come in, we do in-house surgery. So we take care of that and we remove it and then give them medicine to make sure that hopefully that doesn't come back.
Okay.
And so, yep.
How do they find you, Kyle? Your patients?
I want to say it's a lot of referrals, and we work a lot with our partner agencies and local nonprofits here, and we let them know our criteria. And I believe a lot of that comes from a word of mouth and seeing us.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of our biggest goals is with the growing need. We are trying to make sure that everybody knows that we are here. And I don't think everybody knows that we exist.
Right.
So we want to make sure that, hey, we're here. We want to take care of you. And, we do surgeries. We do especially eye care. We do eye exams, glasses. But a lot of our patients come where their vision's already been affected. And now we have to catch up and restore their vision.
Sure.
Get them out. And we take it for granted. You don't understand. Like, I didn't realize how we take our vision for granted. And then if you start to lose it, you can't do your daily work. You can't do daily activities. And so it really, it's a shame. So when they come, I want to make sure that people will take care of their eye exams. We're just like a clinic. So come get your yearly eye check. Let's catch it before anything happens. So that's one thing too, that we're also, besides, getting referral and people knowing we're here, is just come get your eye exam.
Yeah. I can tell you something as simple. I'm actually having cataract surgery done this afternoon on my left eye, and then my right eye's in another week or so. But what I noticed is that we were in an airport, and when you look at the board to find out where your connection is, I couldn't see it. And so we knew it was really time, really. So it's I'm so excited to get that taken care of. So I know exactly what you're saying when your vision is affected, and sometimes I have to take my glasses off to see distance, which is crazy. Anyhow, so go.
Can I say I'm glad you brought that up, because that's the one of the stories that when I started, it just hit me, because like you said, so you have cataracts, you kind of are starting to see, and like I mentioned, a lot of patients are already severe by the time they get to us. And this one lady, she came in, she had severe cataracts, and so she couldn't do daily activities, she couldn't drive, she couldn't we're in a retirement area here, so the kids take care of the parents, and so she couldn't do anything with their grandchildren anymore. And when she found us, got her cataract surgeries, didn't pay a thing, and the fact that she said, I was able to pick up my grandchildren again, play with them, and get back to daily life, it's like, it just hit me. And it's just wonderful to hear you're able to play with your grandkids again. So glad you brought that up, and how cataracts, you notice it's time to get your vision.
It was funny because for me it was like I would like the signs on the road that were far out. I've noticed it probably more distance than I did anything else. It seemed fuzzy. And the eye doctor said, I bet you anything, if you took your glasses off, you might be able to see distance better without your glasses. And I went, holy cow, she was right. And so, it really, really does make a difference. So I'm so excited to get these done, and then I'll get a new prescription and we'll be back on normal. You were talking about the people qualifying. Kyle, what does it take? What are the qualifications to see you?
Yeah, so you either have to be uninsured or underinsured. And underinsured means if you don't have a local doctor here, depending on your Medicaid, Medicare, especially for kids, they usually have your primary doctor's in Tampa or very far away. So that doesn't count. So we will see you because your primary doctor is far. And then you're a Florida resident, which just means you have to prove that you live in Florida. So you may not come from a different state or a different country, and that's your ID. That's fine. We'll work with you. We just want to make sure that you live here. You live in Florida, and then if you're at or below the 300% poverty line, and right now, one person who's making $46,000, that would be at the 300% level, and for a family of four, that's $96,000. So a lot of our area fits those numbers.
I could see that they would. How do you get the word out? I mean, other than maybe this, I hope this helps. I really do. Sincerely.
Yep. I'm working on that. So just connecting with everybody in our area here. So kind of like, like you, our partner agencies, we have the Lions Club, Fort Myers Beach Lions Club is a big time helper of us.
They're a great group.
So we are just the Bonita Springs, the Naples ones, they all help us. And so we just kind of, like I said, we're just getting out there. I would love to do some more marketing, and we have a newsletter, but just, slowly getting that word out there.
When we're off this call, I have some ideas. Maybe you and I can, only just because of the nonprofits that we've donated to in the past. I know they might be a really good way for you to connect and help each other. So when we're done with this podcast, maybe we could chat.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how do you get your money?
Individual donors, foundations, grants, and so that's pretty much our biggest, that's where we get it. And we are so grateful and thankful for everybody who does donate. It's huge. Every small act of support can change somebody's life. Okay. So and you make such a difference too when you donate to us. Like last month, if you donate $1, it actually turns into $4. Like that's the value that we're able to provide. And you, not just that, but you're giving a person regaining their vision. So it affects everything, their ability to drive, work, read, care for themselves, connect with the family. That's what you're given. So
priceless.
Yeah, it's priceless. Exactly. Yep. So we're just so grateful for the partnerships and the donors who help us out and are able to help our patients.
So if someone wanted to donate or maybe volunteer.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay. How would they reach you, Kyle? What's the best way to get in touch with you?
You can go on our website, www.flec.org, and you can donate through there, or you can give me a call or email me, and I would be glad to chat about our mission and who we serve and how we do everything. And I would be glad to meet you as well. I'm open for coffee and breakfast, and just talk about how we can help our area here, Southwest Florida, and help people regain their life. So
okay, awesome, Kyle. Well, thanks an awful lot for being here with us today and taking time out of your day. I know you're a really busy guy, so I appreciate you doing this. And we will make sure that you get this link, and you can use the link any way you'd like. Obviously, we're going to put it on our website and our Facebook page as well. So we'll try to do our best to get the word out. So thanks so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It's
Absolutely.
A joy.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining us on State Insurance USA Cares. We hope today's story uplifted and inspired you. If you'd like to support or learn more about the incredible work happening in your community, visit stateinsuranceusa.com or call 239-567-9992. You can also visit CaboWaboGym.com. Until next time, be sure to let your sun shine and keep sharing good and positive vibes wherever the waves take you.